With the band, by the front, quiet, up.
So living in a car, or a van, in my case a car, brings an incredible degree of added freedom to your life. What do I mean by that? So your costs are generally a lot lower than if you were living a more conventional kind of house life. And because your costs are generally quite a lot lower than if you were living in a house, it means you don't need to earn anywhere near as much to live a reasonable quality of life. That means, of course, you're potentially less stressed, working fewer hours, potentially in a less stressful work environment, and you can potentially live a kind of location-independent lifestyle as well. If, for instance, you're making what money you do earn kind of online as a kind of a remote worker or as a fully independent, location-independent sort of digital nomad type role. So I'm currently in Cornwall, but I could be anywhere. I'm actually doing some contract work here at the moment, so I'm kind of tied to Cornwall at the moment. I'm going to try and go up these steps. This is a Jacob's Ladder with a pub up the top. Quite a well-known flight of steps here in Falmouth. Let's see how long it will take to climb them. This is a very good way of getting fit. I'm extremely unfit. Don't know how many steps there are. I'll have to count them one of these days. Already knackered. Haven't gone very far yet. I'd rather be going down than up. That's for sure.
He said I might come down after my lunch. He said, who are you going to be with?
Yeah. So we're on 55 seconds so far. Over a minute now. To keep stopping for breaks, eh? One of these days I'll be able to do this in under a minute. So with a couple of breaks, 1 minute 24 seconds. Whew. Try and get my breath back. Going to do that quite a lot whilst I'm here to try and increase my fitness levels. Just looking towards Pendennis Head. Falmouth Docks over there. Well, one of the Isle of Wight ferries has been here last week or two, or 3 or 4. I think that's gone now. Well, an absolute cracking day today. Finally. It's going to be 16, 17 degrees towards the east, towards kind of Cambridgeshire, that kind of area. It's only 13 or 14 here, but it still feels warm. So yeah, if it is possible to build up kind of multiple streams of income, little side hustles, little bits of money, streams of money coming in from various sources, and if those sources are entirely kind of online, so you don't, you can carry on earning them wherever you live, then that gives you obviously the potential to be completely location independent whilst living on four wheels, and that can be incredibly freeing and liberating. So I'm not there yet. I'm still in that kind of initial phase of trying to build up multiple streams of kind of online based income. The key one being writing the books. So I've got 7 books out currently, which I wrote myself and independently published, but they're only earning a trickle of income at the moment. You need to build up a few books in order to start earning an appreciable income, but you can write anywhere on the road. So I write in cafes, or I write like this, just walking along, talking to my phone, and then you can do all the kind of the publishing process entirely online, and I've done it cost free, so I've used free software and free apps on my phone and on my iPad to kind of format and edit and do book cover design for, and then publish my books. So that's one form of location independent income that provides freedom. Another one is sort of affiliate links in your YouTube video channel descriptions, which I've got in the descriptions. Scroll down and read the description for this video and you'll see some of those affiliate links. That yields a tiny trickle of very infrequent income, literally pennies for me. So really affiliate links are not a particularly useful source of income. It's literally probably £2 or £3 a month at the very most at the moment. So for me, affiliate marketing is barely worth mentioning. Barely figures in my kind of thinking in terms of financial viability and freedom of car living or van life. Buymeacoffee.com is proven to be quite a useful source of income, so thank you everybody who has actually bought me a coffee. For the link in the description. But that just provides a small income to supplement the other streams of income, which are basically people that watch my videos, they can tip me basically. It's like a tip jar really, just as a thank you for producing the videos. Now what you can't really do as a van lifer or a car dweller is in the evening just go home and relax. You can, I suppose, if you live in a bigger van, but in my car it's pretty uncomfortable, to be honest, just sitting in the driver's seat of the car of an evening. Can't really lay out on the bed in the evening because it's just too early really to crash like that. So that's one of the big restrictions of your freedoms of living in a smaller car, especially, is you just can't really go home and relax very easily. Now I don't personally mind that, so I will get a larger van eventually, but at the moment in my car what I tend to do is just stay in pubs or cafes later in the evening, generally pubs, and just work in the evenings on my kind of writing projects and other kind of watching videos so I can learn how to do content creation better. And I'll watch movies and generally YouTube videos, to be honest. Don't often watch the TV, sometimes watch a football match of an evening, or Sunday today, so there's a football match. What is it? Manchester United, Liverpool maybe? So I'll probably watch that. But I very rarely watch standard terrestrial TV in the evening. YouTube is much more compelling. So certainly I think if you lived in a larger van, you'd have much more kind of opportunity to relax and do more conventional things when you get back to the van. It's very quiet here today, I'm really surprised. It's a beautiful day, really warm. Thought there'd be lots more people. This has been my main source of van building stuff. Trago Mills in Falmouth. That's the kind of size of van I'd probably end up getting if I do get a bigger van. Not massive, but big enough. It's now 12:20 p.m. Just gonna head for a different cafe to do some more work, I think. What a cracking afternoon. It's now about 2 p.m. I think. Just heading down to another cafe, do a bit more work. Although it is Sunday, so I won't do very much. Love this celandine, lesser celandine, the little yellow flowers.